Good day, everybody. This is the Ecclesiarch here, back with some more Warpforge, and welcome to some torture with Marneus Calgar. So, Marneus Calgar, he used to be the top warlord, but now everybody's saying that he's super weak. So, I want to put that theory to the test. So, let's take a look at the deck that I'll be using today. So, it's going to be a mix of the old type of Calgar that everybody used to use, but it's going to be mixed with a little bit of late game vehicle action. And that's going to be Repulsor, Double Red Knot with Battlefield Supremacy. Now, Battlefield Supremacy is still pretty good. It draws you a vehicle plus reduces the cost of all of them in your hand and deck, which is super good, because that can also reduce the cost of our Impulsors. Now, it's of course better if it reduces the Redemptor or Repulsor cost, but that can also do. On top of that, we're going to have a lot of flankers in our deck just to deal with the early game, like Primaris Reaver, Primaris Inceptor, Inceptor Sergeant for mid-late game also. And, of course, we're going to have a lot of nukes through Storm Raven, Point Blank Shot, and we're going to have one death from above. The reason why I think one death from above is better is that right now it's not as clutch as it used to be because it's 4 damage. So it can often end up being dead in your hand and just end up being used against an enemy troop. So it's just going to, I think one is going to be enough. If I actually had a Pistolary Librarian, maybe I would even put that in my deck and ditch the Death from Above. I'm not too sure about that statement yet, but maybe once I get him, we'll see. But on top of that, we're of course gonna have the these guys over here, which give stun, because against the Tyranids, this is going to be super important. We're going to have our Inspired Retribution for hard removal, obviously, and Lieutenant Calcius, because this is your only real damaging ability now after the nerfs. Lieutenant Calcius can still deal inhuman amounts of damage to the enemy warlord, so this is still a very good unit to play in your deck. Honor Guard is going to be there to protect us in the early mid game. And obviously, we're still going to be playing Stern Guard Sergeants, because this is basically a 3 energy, 3/3 rally, deal 2 damage, which can be played again and again and again because of the Codex. So you do want to be dealing a lot of damage with this. We're going to have Humanity's Shield, a crucial card, because this can buy us a very important turn. And Tactical Insight, which has to be in all of the Ultramarine decks overall, just to give you that ability to replay your Codex over and over again. Our Warlord choice is going to be Calgar right now because of the higher HP and the card draw, but I think Tigurius can also work wonders with this deck. But we will see if that work wonders part is true by tackling the ladder. Let's see how well we can actually do. And the very first opponent is already Oricon the Diviner, which is super annoying because if it's going to be Scarabs, I'm gonna go crazy. Anyway, so we got Battlefield Supremacy right on top, which is great. His name is Vikru, and yeah, I think this guy does play Scarabs. So this is going to be pretty cancerous, because this is the last deck that I wanted to play against, because overall, like, this is the least interactive and enjoyable deck in the game currently, if you ask me. But let's see what we can do. We can actually go aggro, because Oricon is quite fragile, so we could do, oh, there you go. Like, I will never understand what people find, like, fun in this. Like, what fun are you receiving from playing Scarabs? But, I mean, it's their choice, so not my position to speak, I guess. Well, we can deal with it a little bit. That is good. If we can get our Redemptors, we're gonna be okay. Though I do still say that it is probably the most unfun deck currently in the game. I would say still. Simply because the main problem that thing usually has is that it's very uninteractive. So there's no interaction at all. You're just dropping these things, multiplying, and then pressing self-destruct, and you just win the game. Like, it's a toxic design overall that I think really needs to go. Like, for real, needs to go. Anyhow, so we could take out the bad boy here, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Might as well. I'll need a turn more for the Redemptor Dreadnought play, I guess. So we'll see how that can go. I might actually have to Humanity Shield next turn. Because the thing here is that these people are going to instantly do the explosion on you, so... Not something you want to happen, I guess. Now, this turn, I am kind of forced to play... What? Maybe I'm not forced to play it. I'm still gonna do it, though. I'm still gonna do that. Because if he does explosion now, I might take irreparable damage, so... Yeah, we don't want that happening. Not explosion, the self-destruction. I played too many times against this deck to not know that. Like, they can just drop Scarabs, multiply in one spell, and then they just do self-destruct, which is like 34 damage or something. Absolutely stupid. So, yeah. That is so annoying right now. But at least we're gonna play the Dreadnought next turn, so there's some light of hope. And he plays the Lich Guard on top. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Dreadnought. Unfortunately, my next Dreadnought is not gonna work because it's gonna be on lower energy. Does he have Methodical Destruction in his hand? No, Sotek. A Scythe Assault, I mean, not Sotek. Sotek. What? Wow. And he goes face. What can I say, brother? Oh, great. Yeah, not a problem. He can go face. He can still clear. Great. Okay, so... Am I gonna get what I need? No, I'm not gonna get what I need. Which is gonna be pretty bad because now we probably lost the game already, right? So, let's see. Depends. This really depends. If he has Methodical Destruction or Self-Destruction, then we kinda lost. Yeah, brother. Of course he goes face. Cause why the friggin' hell wouldn't he, right? Okay, we gotta drop another Dreadnought, that's for sure. However, the bad thing here is if he has Scarab Explosion and Self-Destruction, he still wins. Because he drops the Scarabs, he multiplies, and then he does Destruction. And we just blow up. That also works. Yeah, that also works. Get lost. GG. GG, but Jesus, do I hate that Warlord. Like, I'd rather play against anything except that Warlord. Like, anything except that. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. The most uninteractive thing ever in the world. Maybe not ever. We've had some similar problems in Horus Heresy Legions, but boy does that need to get fixed. It's not about it being strong. I mean, Gaskell is also very, very powerful, right? Right now, the bigger problem I have with that deck is, like, it's zero fun to play against. Like, there's no enjoyment at all when you're playing against it. Alright, we got another Calgar. This is a very good starting hand right now, so we're gonna keep it. We're not gonna get Orbital Bombardment, and our opponent is... okay, some Chinese name there, so I have no idea who that is. And we're gonna play a little passive. Now, it might be very tempting to play Stern Guard into Tactical into Draw, but I think I'm gonna avoid doing that. Or am I? The thing is, you really want to keep this for your Dreadnoughts and stuff like that, so... Or Calcius. So probably you don't really want to do that. Okay, that's nice. So he's playing an aggro Calgar, apparently, since he's going face like that. Okay. Okay. Actually, we want to take that out. We don't really want to leave that. We don't want to leave that. Oh, healing. Okay. I get it. Understood. That might actually be a good unit right now, considering the fact that a lot of stuff has been nerfed for the Marines. That might actually be a nice card. Oh, he uses blind. He actually uses blind, okay. That is actually something that's surprising. I'm actually gonna have to do this as well. Gotta keep them stunned. Gotta reseize the initiative of the board, else it's not gonna be good. Ah, I see. That's not too good, but at least I'm gonna have my Dreadnought now. Okay. That's what I wanted, like damage on Calcius. So we're fine. So he's playing the exact same deck that it was before. I don't know if Octavio Infiltrator is still worth keeping in your deck. It could still be for those good trades, but, you know. What? Jesus. That's a lot of resources on that, bro. I'm gonna take a lot of damage, sure, but I think it was worth it for me. Because now we're gonna clear everything and also have the board control. I think we're fine. Draws a card, that's nice. That means he's a little bit slower. Death from above. Good. Not going to my face. I think this is a beautiful time to play Lieutenant Calcius. It's still gonna stay on the defensive for a bit. In terms of our HP, because we don't have invulnerability, and he might have invulnerability. Oh, he also plays as Dreadnought. Okay, I was wrong. He's not playing the typical old deck. Okay. If he plays the tank... Okay, he doesn't. Because if the first person to play that repulsor is in an advantage, because one repulsor cannot take out the other. Would be funny if he went face now. Okay, do I have lethal actually? Yes, I do, I think. Psych! It was not guaranteed. It was not guaranteed. But luck seemed to be on my side, so fuck it. That was a bad move, by the way. Don't do that. That was a stupid move that I just did there. That was not lethal. That was like potentially one-off lethal. So what you wanted to do there was take out the other units. But in this case, well, it worked. That was not a correct move, guys. That was like potentially one-off lethal. So sometimes it's fun to take the risk, but it's not reliable. That is for sure. And finally, a Aasal. Why am I not surprised? But let's go. The guy is Heonam. Never heard of him, but let's go. Draw. Once again, pretty bad to go first against Aasal because of, you know, the Green Tide thing. Not the Green Tide, but the Greatest War Boss and counterattack thing. But at least we have the Storm Raven to support us later on. Oh, he didn't. Okay. That is a pretty interesting thing that just happened. I could actually go for Battlefield Supremacy Tactical Insight, but not sure if the risk's worth it. Oh, he plays a tank. Okay. So here's the thing here. If he plays a Spanner right now, I might be in big trouble. So I might have to drop the Honor Guard, at least. Still need to play my battlefield. Huh? Oh boy. This is not good. This is not good, boys. This is not good. But we can actually clear, I think. Fair enough. Okay, alright. That ain't too bad. I've seen green hordes that have been worse, so might as well. Oh, Gretchen Tower, that's a mistake. I've seen scarier green hordes. Unfortunately, I have to. Okay, Aasal is a little bit hard hungry right now, which is good. Which is good. Oh, that's the better trade, I guess. But really, for 1 HP Stormboy, though, I don't know. I kind of get that, but I kind of don't as well. I kind of understand why he might have wanted to do something like that, but still. Okay. Lieutenant Calcius. I don't want to waste tactical insight on this. No, I don't. I'll have to survive a turn for Redemptor Dreadnought, and then we can actually do some really nice AoE. So, what he could do here is he could do no mocking about, then go 5 damage phase, then 7 damage phase, and then summon 2 Grots, which would be actually pretty nice for me, but of course he has more Stormboys, so he's gonna be a little bit more annoying about that. And probably he's gonna trade, I assume. Yeah, smart. Not trading there would be very, very bad. That's something we just had to do for sure. Something we had to do there, 100%. We need to stun. Reduce some damage that we take. No mocking about comes out, alright. The greatest war boss, another 7 damage to my face, and now it's getting a little bit annoying already because he could have lethal very, very, very soon. Since the board is cleared, we do not need to do this. If he has another no mocking about, I don't know. Then, good for him, I guess. Oh, is he gonna play like the Unbridled Carnage? No. I'm sorry, what? All right. Now if he just plays the AoE, I win because I have that from above. Do you know why I didn't go face there? Because I still believe that he might have Makari Propakili and no mocking about that takes this out. That's what I believe. So, okay. Alright. Oh, we got 20 points on top of that. Nice, pretty good. So, for now we're going 3-0. Not bad. We beat a Scarab, we beat a Mirror, and we beat a Gaskell. I think that's a pretty good start overall to our Marneus Calgar gameplay. Come on. Find me something. Maybe we should fight a Chaos. That would be interesting. Probably the hardest matchup for us right now would be the Tyranids. Because of that whole stealth thing. We don't really have a lot of answers for that. Except the stun. And their Bloodthirst just destroys us. Come on. Find an opponent. Okay, so about the Epistolary Librarian. Until then, let me talk a little bit about that. Epistolary Librarian actually seems to be an okay card right now, because on 7 energy, if you drop it, he gives you a shield, he gives you a draw, and on top of that, he gives you a body for, which is pretty powerful on the board. So I think it's not too bad. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, sure, that's gonna be great for the draft, but not for the ladder. But I think it should be pretty okay. I think it should be pretty okay, actually. Okay, let's restart the search. I just don't have him right now, and that's probably the next legendary I'm gonna hunt with the Ultramarines for. I'm missing that and Antara Cronus. Those are the two things that I'm actually missing for Ultramarines. For Eldar, I'm missing Eliak Zephyrblade. For Necrons, I'm missing Extermination Protocol and Resurrection Orb. For Orcs, I got everything. For Tyranids, I got everything except the Winged Tyrant. For Chaos, I'm missing one legendary, which is useless. Don't even forgot what its name is. And it's a Tyranid. Ouch. You know, Inceptor Sergeant can be really good against the Tyranids, but for early game, let's just mulligan that away. And is that who I think it is? Oh boy, it's Shumatsu. Alright, let's say hi.
Right here and now, the fate of humanity is in our hands. Throne be with us this battle.
Do I want to go aggro? I think I do, actually. I think I indeed do.
Battles like this are what I was made for. Shot by shot, we will purge the galaxy.
Something tells me I want to do a little aggro. Alright, let us answer Shumatsu.
Let's cleanse this place, brothers.
The Neurogaunt Node Beast. Well, I guess we have an answer for that. This is how we do it. Okay, another Stern Guard. Not bad. So we're mainly afraid of the Broodlord here. Oh. It's not too good. Now, here's a positive side to the quote-unquote nerf to this unit. I can actually do this now. I can actually deal more damage in melee, so not bad. That's the positive side to it, because previously you would probably have to trade with the Neurotrope, or just leave this at the 1 HP or something. Ooh. A Corone. Okay, Corone. Gonna have to take some more damage here. Let's hope he doesn't pull another Crone. We can go aggro-ish, because we got Humanity's Shield, that's a thing. I do know that Shumatsu tends to run a lot of healing. Not a healing, rather like HP bonuses, so he could regenerate out of our aggro range. That might be one problem. My repulsor is going to be very... Ooh, God. Then don't be looking good, bro. That don't be looking good. Okay, maybe it is. We got uber lucky. We got uber lucky there. Like, I can't even describe how lucky we got there. Unfairly lucky, let's call it. But then again, I also need my hard removal. Ooh. That's not something I expected, to be honest, but fair enough. I'll need hard removal like ASAP. Do I get lucky again? Nope, but hey, I mean, On the bright side, I can at least attack the Warlord and deal some damage. That's still a thing. That's still a thing. Bloodthirst on it, I wonder. Ooh. What I'm gonna have to do here is Humanity's Shield, I guess. So, if I attack it, it's gonna deal 2 damage, then this is also gonna deal 2 damage. I can take it out. However, I do think it's better if I don't take it out. Let's just risk. We're gonna draw 2 cards because we went second, so there's still a chance that we can take him out. Depending on what we draw here, we might do really well or we might do shitty. And I think we do not do really well, boys. I think we're kinda fucked here, but we will see. Let me just double check, okay? 5, 3. Yeah, I think we're kind of screwed here. Three, 2, yeah. Yeah. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. We got very lucky when he stunned his like bug early on, so we can't complain. That was a pretty good game. We went pretty lucky there. However, it was not enough. It was not enough, but it was pretty close. So I think that we did a pretty solid job overall. Tyranids tends to be a little scary matchup, but right now Shumatsu was playing like big bugs. And was not playing like stealth units. Most probably the hardest one for Calgar is still the stealth Tyranid. But it is what it is. Okay, one more game, boys. One more game. Come on, find me an opponent. Find me a venerable opponent. Check something. Okay, what the hell? Where are the people? Come on, guys, I need one more game. Just give me one more game. No, come on. Must not be a lot of people playing, I guess. I don't know if like shutting it off and starting it up again helps, but superstition, I guess. Holy cow. One game. Okay, maybe try on ranked. Are people even playing unranked? Anybody? Wow, this is not good. Okay, finally, having like to search for an opponent for so long is not good. Okay, another Calgar. Okay, it's the Chinese guy again. Fair enough. Let's see if he can get his revenge. He's playing a pretty good deck as well, so like I wouldn't be surprised. In a mirror match, like a lot really depends on how lucky you get and what you draw and so on. So oh, but he is now playing defensive. Okay, that's surprising. Maybe not. Well then, let's drop an Honor Guard on our boy here. And we might actually do Impulsor into Tactical Insight. Board control early game could really decide this match. That is pretty good, because he loses a unit, he also takes damage, and I forgot that he uses that. I totally forgot he uses this. I'm not really sure, like, if that is a good idea, though, honestly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the Tactical Insight. Gotta steal the board control. The Repulsor. Once again, Repulsor is gonna be key in this matchup. Because when you have like two Repulsors, as I said, the first one to be played wins, because the other one cannot take it out. Okay, GG. GG, GG, GG. Yeah, unfortunately the last game was a little bit anticlimactic, I guess. But I don't know, he feels okay. He definitely feels like weaker than he used to be. But I think Calgar still feels okay. You just need to, I think, adjust your playstyle a little bit. I'm going to play more games, obviously, with this guy. Maybe do a stream on him as well. Because I really want to see if Ultramarines can really pull it off. Because nobody's playing them and everybody's saying that they're crap. But I think they can certainly do alright. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a comment and do a suggestion if you wish. So, Ecclesiarch out, and see you later.